A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. That one bounces through the end zone. The 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The tight end has got it. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And 3rd down is a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And it's a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Third down coming up after that running play. They try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
I love love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
They'll try the left side with a toss. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's an option look. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback in a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback, two-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket will take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Contact as he threw it. This time it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's a shotgun run call. Hard running there, breaking tackles. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes,
caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's got it inside the... The offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. But there's a flag on the field, so let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. And he's got it.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That's reeled in. It's Barrett. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Slide 22. 42 Spider.
They're going to run it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Running back with the football. Powering through. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Receivers are bunched together. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they go in front here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. Yeah, they can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking for 6. But there is a penalty. Let's find out if this one's going to count. And the Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play in the last play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up. So on 4th. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And he's going to float this one to the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. A running play called on 4th down. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
There's contact on the throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing 2nd and goal. The run to the left, trying to find Pater. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They go in front in the
This is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.